In Subnautica Below Zero, it's guaranteed that at some point you're going to be dealing with the ice worms. The ice worms in Below Zero are definitely themed around the sandworms from Dune because we even have the same tech called the Thumper in the game. And that got me thinking, what's really the best option we have for dealing with the ice worms? Is it the Thumper, or is it relying on the speed and nimble agility of the Snowfox? Maybe it's the attack reduction module for the Snowfox, or even the good old trusty Prawn suit. So let's find out which one actually has the best advantage against the ice worms. First though, let me go ahead and say, if you have a personal preference for the Prawn suit or the Snowfox, or just walking around on foot in the Arctic spires, then, stick with what you like and play the game the way you want. This is just an attempt to see if there is a marked advantage of one item versus another. To that end, what really is the advantage we need to say one item is better than the other? Is it that one item causes the ice worms to attack less? Or is it that one item protects you better when the ice worms do attack? We're going to start with just going on foot, and I am going to run in the direction of where I know ice worms will come up, and let's just see how long it takes for one of them to actually come after me, as opposed to just grabbing a quick snow stalker snack. There we go. Finally, we have an attack. Just a little bit of damage, nothing major. That actually took quite a bit of time and me running nearly across the entire area right here before I got attacked. But let's give it another try. Let's go a different direction just to make sure we did not happen to go through the right spot where they just didn't care about attacking me. Finally. So again, that took a pretty good amount of time before the attack actually happened. And I get a second attack now with it apparently launching me into the air. Let's do a third test in a completely different area just to make sure I didn't pick the best area for the least amount of attacks. Well, that was a pretty quick attack, but was completely ineffective. Okay, that time he got me pretty good. So I am getting more attacks more steadily in this area than where I have my little base. So despite my plan to test over here, I seem to have gotten better results in the other area. So let me relocate. So first, let's start in this area by testing out the Thumper to see how well it can draw their attention and keep them away from me. If it only would work with the Snow Stalkers as well. And so far, I seem to be free and clear of getting attacked except by the Snow Stalkers. I got attacked anyway, right next to where the Thumper is. So it didn't actually seem to do much in terms of an overall range. Now let's test out with the Snowfox. After all, this is the fast method to get around. Let's see how well it handles drawing their attention. So there we go, one attack, and he knocks me off of the Snowfox, which is not ideal, obviously. Does it again. Still trying to get the Snowfox. They don't like the Snowfox. And he's just, I don't know if he's stuck in the animation or if he's actually just really angry at the Snowfox. So that did take a decent amount of damage, but that was multiple hits against the Snowfox. And it did take a lot longer that time to get attacked than when I was on foot, and even when I was on foot using the Thumper. But we do have the Snowfox Iceworm Attack Reduction Module. I was attacked much faster using the reduction module than without the reduction module. So I am going to say that the reduction module does not seem to actually reduce very much at all right now. And again, despite the fact the Snowfox is a hover style vehicle and shouldn't be generating too much vibration, it's actually kind of worse than on foot, and it's actually worse with the reduction module, it seems. So now for my preferred mode of travel in the Arctic Spires, the prawn suit. After all, there are deposits in the Arctic Spires that you will have to have a drill arm in order to drill, but I also did get a very quick attack right there. So far, I am getting the same style attack each time, just the quick breach of the surface, and then a quick hit. And they didn't do much damage, and now I get the side swipe type hit. Even that one did not do much. I am seeing a higher frequency of attacks, but they don't seem to be working out so well and actually hitting me and dealing damage. So what do you need to do when it comes to the ice worms? Well, it comes down to your play style, I guess. If you really like the fast movement speed of the Snowfox, don't bother with the Iceworm Attack Reduction module. It didn't really even seem to make a difference. In fact, it seemed to work in the opposite direction and caused more attacks. The drawback, though, of course, with the Snowfox is if you get hit, they're going to knock you off of the Snowfox, and they do seem to have a preference to continually attack the Snowfox, leaving it vulnerable, sitting there being attacked, making it hard for you to get back on it and get out of the way. Just running around on foot, I was able to see less of an attack frequency, and it wasn't even that problematic. For the most part, when they attacked, I had already moved far enough away to avoid damage in most cases, which is also the same for the prawn suit. A lot of times, the prawn suit was able to move out of the path of destruction just by walking at its normal speed. With the prawn suit, you also get the environmental protection from the cold, so even though you're wearing the cold suit, it keeps your body temperature regulated. And again, you're going to need the prawn suit and the drill arm if you want to be able to drill certain deposits that are scattered through the Arctic Spires. So I've said it before in my Let's Play videos and live streams, I'm going to go with the prawn suit is still the best option for traveling the Arctic, despite how much damage it can take from an iceworm attack. So from what you've seen in this video and in your own gameplay experience, do you have a different opinion about this? If so, leave it in a comment below and let's see what everybody thinks is the best option for dealing with the iceworms.